We're back here on Shalom World News. We have Bishop Joy Alappat from the Syro-Malabar Eparchy of Chicago. Welcome, Bishop Alappat.
Thank you.
Tell us about the growth of your special mission. How has it grown over the years?
Yeah, we have brought some of our ancient traditions that we practiced in India. You know, we basically our church is practicing special spiritual disciplines. You know, and a church is distinguishing between other churches because of their canon law or by their spiritual disciplines and their administration and all these things, special spirituality. We have several kinds of fastings in our church. You see that there is a 3 days of fasting, that is Moonu Noimbu, that is practiced after the prophet Jonah. Then we have another fasting in preparation for the feast of Blessed Virgin Mary's nativity, you know, birth of Mary, that is in September 8th, the 8 days of fasting. Then there is a 15 days of fasting in month of August, that is in preparation for the feast of the Assumption of Mother Mary. That is 15 days we have a fasting. Then in preparation for the birth of Jesus Christ, Christmas, we have 25 days of fasting. And we have another big fasting season, that is in the Lent season. We practice or we observe 50 days of our fasting instead of 40. In other churches I have seen 40 days of fasting. Our spiritual tradition, we follow the 50 days of fasting in preparation for the Easter.
Wow.
So 15 days of Easter, that is a big season of fasting. You know. So such kind of several spiritual practices empower us and keep our life active.
Bishop, what about, this is so beautiful, and I can tell that the Lord has really guided you to help out with the eparchy to lead them in a way of being focused, grounded in prayer. That way everyone can take it to the next level and share it with others.
You know, in fact, this Shalom media, world media was started in the context of our church in Kerala. And that was shifted to America. And there are various other ministries have come up recently. And Jesus Youth Movement, that is also came up by the effort of charismatic movement that was prevalent in our church. And we have a very strong family foundations based in faith.
That's actually good. What are your suggestions to carry out evangelization here in the United States more effectively?
Yeah, as I told you in the initial part, we have to, one of the great enemy for our evangelization is attraction for the secularization. You know, many people, though they are very spiritually founded in India, while in India, but once they come to this country, they get easily merged with this secular culture, and they lose the strength of their faith. So it is our great task to keep them in that strong faith by constant contact with them and to teach them about the value of the Eucharist. And that is the foundation of our faith, that is the foundation of our family, that is the foundation of our personal life and our social life. If we can practice the culture of Eucharist, that can bring peace to our community, that can give more prosperity to our community, and we can find more friends and more people to the church too.
This is a pride moment of being proud to be part of the National Eucharistic Congress for the Eparchy as well as India as a whole. So how do you look at this with such honor that they've recognized the Holy Kurbana for one of the masses here at the National Eucharistic Congress?
Donna, it was a great privilege that as a person myself and for our church, it is a great privilege that we got from this National Eucharistic celebration. We are very much proud of that because this ancient liturgy we could present it here, and it's I think first time most of these people are attending a Kurbana like this.
Yes.
And I from their response, I understood they all enjoyed it.
Yes.
And they were very much involved in that Kurbana.
Yes.
They all responded to that Kurbana. And though they are not familiar with the songs, the hymns, they tried their best to join with that hymns and the songs, and they fully involved in that Kurbana. That is what I experienced from this Kurbana.
Yes, yes. And how do you see the response of the Syro-Malabar Eparchy, the faithful from the, how they're responding to this, and what is the impact of the Eucharistic revival?
There are more people who have come from different parishes. This Eucharistic Congress
That's
here.
great.
And many people have come from Chicago and the suburban areas and nearby states especially, and from far states also. Many have come, and they are so happy and proud that, oh, Bishop Joy is going to say our Syro-Malabar Kurbana in this vast auditorium.
Yes.
So they are so happy and proud of that. So it will give more impact in our community, and they will spread this news, and they are very much taken up. And they are very proud that their Kurbana has been presented here in this American altar.
Yes, yes. So Bishop, what can you say? How have you been profoundly impacted by the National Eucharistic Congress, seeing families with little ones in strollers and people who are in walkers and wheelchairs happily, you know, being here? How have you been touched so far?
Yeah, I was very much taken up by these activities going on here. This much people, they all came from far states here, and they all merged here, and the joy that I feel on their face when they are united here. One thing they feel that we belong to a big family.
Yes.
So everybody who come here, they feel I'm here because I belong to a bigger family. So I'm not alone. I'm not a single family or a single person in this world. So I feel when I come here, oh, I'm part of a bigger family. How big is my family? So that is the feeling that people get here. Even the little ones, though they are running here and there, once they are involved in these programs, they get energized.
Yes.
So I think that will make a great impact in the American society. We will continue with this. We have planned for another Eucharistic Congress in my own diocese in next May.
In May.
May Memorial Weekend. It is in New Jersey. We are planning. We are going to celebrate our 25th anniversary of Jubilee year for our diocese, our Eparchy.
That's next year.
So yeah, in connection with that Jubilee celebration, we are going to have a Eucharistic Congress in New Jersey.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You've just heard Bishop Joy Alappat from the Syro-Malabar Eparchy of Chicago giving his insight. Thank you so much, Bishop Joy. God bless.